All right, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. This is Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener, Cleveland, Ohio, Zone 6B. Thanks, everybody, for coming in this evening. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now I saw that. Who is that? Psalms 146. She was like first. I was like, okay. Then I see Presbyterian coming in right behind us saying hello. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, sweetie? Glad you made it in this evening. Jeanette Cruising Homestead. Yep, I see you, Psalms. And there go Mike. That's right, Mike. Tell him, hit that like button so you can show me that you like me just a little bit. Would be greatly appreciated this evening. What you say, Psalms? You'll be listening in the background while finishing up on making dinner. I understand. I ate a huge salad today and I've been working out in the yard. In the front part, really trying to finish with the mulching and stuff around my flowers for the flowers that have faded in blossoms. Then they got new stuff that's coming up. Yeah. Yeah, everybody talking to one another. Hey, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Yes. Hey, Cheryl Faulkner. Hey. What? Micro farmer in here early tonight? What you saying? Hey, I'm so glad you made it in. Micro, I've been checking you out too. Everybody's been doing some really nice videos on their gardens. And even though Micro is in the same zone I'm in, well, he's in what, Connecticut? And so you got a lot more on the ground than I do. But I was checking my fruit trees today. Hey, TLC in the garden. Hey, babe. Today, and my peach tree and my what's the honey crisp apple are loaded and they're doing well. The rest of them not faring too well. I think I need to put my pear tree in the ground. I don't think it's working out too good in the 17-gallon laundry. I think they need to go in the ground, and I'm trying to find a spot for it. CC, what's up? It was 94 here, but feels like 112. Girl, let me tell you, when I woke up this morning, it was only 54 degrees today, and it only got as high as 64. Now they saying tomorrow's supposed to be sunny and 86. This is how our weather been here. Like for the last couple of days, we've been in the 50s. It's been cold here in Cleveland, and my plants actually, you could tell they slowed down in growth because they've been cold too. One of my apple trees got a little nipped. So your tree's struggling also. Okay, so it's not just me. Yep. This crazy weather's got everybody all helter skelter. Like Mike was saying, they're getting record breaking heat in Minnesota, and here we freezing in Ohio. Go figure. But that's the times we live in. No, we're living in the last day, so it's liable to anything to pop up. Was supposed to hit 90, but 70 today because of the smoke. Oh, that's right. You're getting the smoke down from Canada, huh, Mike? Ooh. Hey, Miss Shirley G. Good. Hey, Gloria Elliott. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in tonight. I'm glad to see you were able to make it in. I'm saying hello to everybody. You say, I have family coming from there, Ohio, for a reunion this weekend. Okay, cool. Next month, on the first weekend in July, we're having a cousins get together. Since we're getting older, our numbers are getting not fewer, but because we got, a lot of us got grandkids. I'm getting ready to have my first great granddaughter. Just did a video on it. Okay, yeah, micro. So as the cousins wise, we're growing, but as they say, our elders are basically just about passed away. The only two people that's left now in that first generation is my mom's baby sister and her second oldest sister are still alive. The rest of them are all gone, including my mom. So yeah. Black Guns and Gardens. Well, thank you for stopping in this evening. All you folks that's coming in, please make sure you hit that like button so you can show me that you like me just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. The sun is blood red because of the smoke. Barely see it. Oh, wow. That's jacked up. Whoa. But you said we are in our last days, so I might as well let you know I have a crush on you. Just the last cover from my divorce. Michael Farmer, you trying to get me in trouble, okay? You got a young wife. I don't fight young women, okay? And you got two lovely daughters. Oh boy, you ain't got the sense God gave you. I tell you, you just a hot mess. Hey, Black, Black Backyard Garden Flow 2021. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Saying hello to everybody on this happy Thursday. Tomorrow, y'all, I go to the vascular doctor and they go check my x-rays and CAT scans and all the other stuff and see what they're going to do about my legs. So hopefully it's something I can be happy with. Yeah. Oh, my Renaissance grandma, she slid on in here, stopping by the thumbs up and share, checking on peeps in the tornado area. Oh, yeah. How? Yeah, please let us know how that go, my Renaissance grandma. My prayers is out to you. And that's what I was worried about, Presbyterian. She had called me just before the storm, well, during the storm, because her lights was out. And I was just worried how she was holding up. You know, it's been touching down here, there, and everywhere. You say yes, just wanted you to. You know what, microfiber, you a hot mess. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I need all the laughter I can get. I was just showing y'all these flowers that's up here. I had two funerals last week. My girlfriend's mom and a dear friend of mine who had breast cancer that came out of remission. She didn't make it after the second round of chemo. So I've just been trying not to be depressed. So any laughter or jokes or good stories y'all got to tell tonight, lay them on me. I can use all the up pepper upper you can possibly get. I'm gonna start y'all off with something. Do any of you old cronies remember who Billy D was? What drink that Billy D sponsored? Eco and Gigi under tornado. Well, oh yeah, I watched that video. I was watching how he said his tent folded up and all the good stuff they had up under there was getting soaked that he was losing. Row, hey baby, thank you for stopping in tonight. So we had another thunderstorm yesterday. My garden is getting too much rain. My greenhouse is destroyed from. Oh my goodness, and I love that greenhouse. Thank you, CC. I appreciate that. Yeah. I messed around and got a pre-summer cold. Ooh, those are the worst kind, especially when the weather warm up. Oh, you can't breathe. Uh, there you go. I know what I'm talking about. I'm old school. Yeah, buddy. It's a broke sack, cold beer, cold beer. I know a lot of folks can't handle Colt 45. I love it. Yeah, Billy D was the man back in the day now. He was just too pretty with his hair waved up and that low sexy voice. Yes, indeed. I drank gallons of that to give me the courage to talk to the old women. Michael Farman, you just hush. You just in the chat tonight. Don't say nothing because you just don't know how to act. You ain't gonna act right. I don't care where you at and what you doing. Mm-mm-mm. That's a shame. That's why you're OG. Hey, watch it. Guess what, y'all? Today, I have a new neighbor live down the street. And as I was working in the yard, he came up to me and he says, "Do you need any work in your yard?" I told him no because I thought the young guy across the street that I asked to help me, he said he would, but he went in the house and I never saw him anymore. So I had taken a break Then I went back outside. He was walking down the street. And I asked him, "Are you still looking to do some yard work?" He said, "Yes." So I asked him his name. He said, "They call me Buddy." I was like, "Buddy, come with me." Buddy picked up all my heavy bags of mulch. I finished mulching the front yard. I put a few bags in places where I want to finish up. We went over there and those two metal raised beds. We put the cardboard down. He put the raised beds on top. I started filling them with logs and leaves, and all kinds of broken bags of soil. It started to rain here, so we stopped. And I told him I've been out here all day for him to come back tomorrow at 10 if it don't rain. And we're gonna finish getting them raised beds together, see if I can get some stuff in the ground tomorrow before it rain. Joshua, hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. If I missed anybody else, hello. Hey, G Mama Groves. Hey, how are you, sweetie? Thank you for stopping in this evening. And for all you ones who are just coming in, make sure you hit that like button. Robin Murphy, show me that you like me just a little bit. Would be greatly appreciated. So he said after we got through, he was like, "This is a lot of work." I was like, he said, "I wanted to learn about gardening." I said, "Well, this is how you start. You got to have a foundation." Okay. And I was like, gardening is not easy. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for punks. Okay. Gardening is hard work. And my back been bothering me too. So I really had to take it slow. Hey, Kay Renee's. Thank you for stopping in, sweetheart. Glad you came in this evening. I greatly appreciate that. Everybody saying hello to one another. So yeah, so hopefully this young man will work out to help me. Even if he's only here for a couple of days, we got a lot done today. I ain't kidding. He moved a lot of dirt. I have a plethora of broken bags of soil. And I put a bag of black cow in each bed. I got 3 beds. And I put gardening soil, and then I put some peat moss and some other stuff. And so tomorrow, if it don't rain, we're gonna spread it out and we're gonna get it going. And I'm looking forward to planting some stuff in the ground. I like direct sowing. I don't have anything about starting seedlings, but since we had so much problem with cold weather, even with the seedlings, they were getting outgrown because it was too cold to put them out. So I lost a lot of them. Emma J. Milton, thank you for stopping in. Hadn't seen you in a while. Glad to see you made it tonight. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit. Oh, we here. Hey, thank you, sir. Come on in. Squat a while. Listen to us. Yik yak. Should wear. Wait a minute. I'm missing that dress you had on in Savannah. Now would be on next play. No. Yeah. Pretty much done with heavy work. Just planting a few more starts and I'm growing. Mike, let me tell you something, sweetheart. When I saw your video of your yard, your raised beds, and your flowers, I seen you had a cluster of irises like I have in my yard. I was thoroughly impressed. You always show us about your hydroponics, and you even show us a little border garden that you have next to the house or the garage or whatever, a walkway. And it's so cute. But this is the first time that we got a chance to see your yard. And I was thoroughly impressed. I was. Hey, Nikki! Nikki! I don't know if you got my note, but I was watching your video about you doing your tall pots. Well, I have a only one that's in the front of the yard, and I have perennials in mine because I have problems with deer, and they will eat my arrangements down every year. They might last for a day or two, but when they find out they out there, they just it's a wrap, okay? And stuff starts to fight and come back, and they'll come back and eat it down again. So I used to have beautiful pots like that. I'm just kind of giving up on them. I got a couple of things in the pot I got out there, but the one you did with the whole 9 yards, it was gorgeous. I do. And oranges, if you can see back there, orange is my favorite color too. That's my accent color all through my house is orange. So I'm with you on that one. I was as well. It looked good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you did. All right. Yeah. So I really enjoyed uh, watching you put that together. The spiller, the filler, all the whole 9 yards. Yeah. Okay. Say young whippersnappers from my yard. I know what he's up to. Work hard with no. Yeah. Yeah. We got our young folks. This is the laziest group of young folks. What is this? The X generation or what they call it, millenniums or whatever they name themselves. They the laziest people in the world when it comes to helping your neighbors and elderly ones. Boy, they think they supposed to get top dollar. I told them how much I charge, what I could give for an hour, and it's like, okay. And I was like, yeah. I said my pockets ain't that deep. Where you think you gonna make $30 an hour? That ain't happening here. And more hot peppers at my window. It grows real fast. In my back sunroom off my bedroom, I can sprout stuff faster in there than I can outside because that room gets really hot. So yeah. Oh, is that Urban Gardening Chronicles? Hey, girlfriend. Hey, you and your chickens. You just cracks me up. Yes, indeedy. Oh, all right. Everybody saying hello to one another. Yeah, what they said, X Gene, all of them. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, these are the laziest kids I ever seen. I was a hustler when I was a kid. They gave me one year, one Christmas, a little red wagon. Please. Man, me and that little red wagon made big paper. I would go from, at that time, during those days, you could get money for newspaper and pop bottles, like the RC Cola and ginger ale quart bottles. You could get money for them. And I would literally go up and down the street with my little wagon and I collect people's newspapers and bundle them up. And I collect pop bottles and I go up to the store and I would turn all of that in and come out there with a pocket full of money. All right. If there was an old lady who needed her garbage cans take to the curb, I took them out. I wouldn't shame in my game when it came to making money. These kids, no, they're a hot mess. I see somebody saying, "Hey, 10." So what? The educated naturals in here? If she is, I missed you. Good evening, sweetheart. Oh, there you go. I see you now. You saying hi to everybody. Everybody saying hi to you. It's so nice. And I know the weather is crazy everywhere. Would you say, Urban? The chickens are spoiled. They had liver and rice and peas and say, that I ain't even had that. But I did have a serious juicy salad today. That was real good. It was so big, I only ate half of it. I'll eat the other half after the live. Would you say I miss cashing in my bottles? I be needing them. Couple. Hey, Country Hustle 101. Thank you for stopping in this evening. I know in New York, when I last time I was in New York, they do the recycling where you can cash in your bottles. So now I think they like a nickel to a quarter to help with recycling to get people to quit throwing stuff in the street and trying to turn it in to get the money for them. So yeah, they're going back in some states with that because of the problems with trash. I mean, have you ever seen some of these commercials where they got lakes and rivers and stuff where it's just so much trash floating on it, and then in the oceans you got the turtles and sea lions and stuff tangled up in some of those the holders like for pops and wire and stuff, and people are rescuing them. They're cutting up their fins and stuff. It's horrible just how lazy and nasty and trifling people are. They, when we were kids, if you ate a piece of candy and you had a wrapper, you put it in your pocket and it didn't, get thrown away till you got home. Latanya Lewis, hey, hon, you know, you didn't throw it in the trash can in nobody's yard. You brought it home and you took it, you emptied your pockets or your lunch bucket or whatever, and you threw it in the trash. What happened to pride and cleaning up? I saw a little girl today walking across the bridge. She was eating a bag of chips and she threw the empty bag of chips over the side. Why? How hard was that to stick that in your pocket and take it home and throw it away? Or as you pass a bus stop, throw your trash in there in the waste container. It's just amazing. Ghetto, what's up? Glad you made it over here tonight. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit, And also, while you're in here, drop your channel, MSOG. Let people know what state and zone you're in. So, for new folks or folks who not necessarily new to the channel, but new to gardening, can check out your channels and see where you live at. And maybe you might give them that courage they need to drop them seeds or start some seedlings. Everybody here is not a seasoned gardener. All right. A lot of us are new. A lot of you guys didn't become gardeners until the pandemic. There's only a handful of us that started before then. And I'm so proud of you guys to see how much you have divvied into gardening. I mean, you guys, y'all went hard, as the kids say. Y'all went hard. I look at some of the designs of your gardens, the trellises that you build, the raised gardens, all these grow bags and 5-gallon buckets and all kinds of containers that you're using to grow, and how that you grow in succession from spring to summer to fall to winter. I've seen you guys order or build chicken coops. I've seen you guys order or build greenhouses, or hoop house or whatever kind of house, for your plants in places where they have winter. All right. So that's my next. I got a lot of equipment to do a hoop house, but I just need a little help from my friends, and hopefully I'll get it this year. I I have 61 pots outside and 30 more to come. Yeah. Who said I was listening to? I was looking at how Nikki had hers lined all up, and who was that? Essie. Essie got them all over the place too. I mean, I be watching you guys, and I see the effort that you put in to gardening, and how much you starting to enjoy it. And it's shown in your videos that when you're walking from one end of the garden, you can see the pride in yourself of you're collecting food that you grow and you're eating it. Like Broke Farmer, he walk around there like he a doggone peacock when he go out there. I was watching his video about all the different kinds of tomatoes that he had and which ones he liked and which ones he won't grow again that he thought he liked. Uh-oh, I see our ex New York City prepper. Hey babe, glad you made it in tonight. Glad to see you're gonna be a regular at my lives. I like that. I appreciate that. Yeah. What you say, Dame Michael? I thought I had a lot. 36 grow bags, 2 grow beds, a few hanging baskets. How'd you figure? Because you had 36 grow bags, you had something going on, Mike. Mike, you don't know, never show us your yard. Yeah. So, babe, you just a babe in the woods. You just not getting it going. we got some hardcore sisters up in here that be throwing down on them grow bags. Who was I watching? Asia and Yellow Door. You ever see Asia's yard, Mike? And you think you got 36 grow bags? You doing something? You got jokes. You ever see Growing Out the Box Yard? Oh, brother be hardcore. I was watching him the other night and he was doing the blueberries. And he was showing the different kinds of variety of blueberries. And I think that one was Tiff Blue that was loaded down. And I just really lately have been really enjoying you guys' videos, especially the ones that who have been harvesting blueberries and strawberry. I was out there today and my strawberry patch is still loaded. I've been trying to get folks to come over here and grab some strawberries and eat them. I was like, that's all right. Because I will go out there and pick all of them and wash them and freeze them. I have fresh strawberries all through winter. Think I won't? Please. Y'all keep playing around. I'm not gonna let my strawberries go bad because y'all ain't too lazy to come over here to get him. I'm with David, you all farmers. You can't touch Dave. I had to get Dave. Dave got a lot of lip service, but when the brother man started showing his yard is nice. And he's got a lot of good stuff. Him and J3 and Stacy Hands in the Dirt, them guys, they farming. They getting down. And then I was watching who is that? Sunday Farmer. He revamping his yard. He trying to step up his A game. You know what I'm saying? So hey, yep, yep. I hopefully that I'll get mine to start looking pretty good in a minute. Now that I had some help because with my legs and back, I really couldn't do like I wanted to, even if it had been warmer. Hey, Urban Harvest, how are you? Oh, not back pints of strawberry. Like, yeah, last year I had my play grandkids and neighbors and everybody else. Now everybody act like they too busy. And in a minute when all the strawberries gone, they'll be calling me somebody, you got any more? No. I told y'all from day one when they started ripening up. When I did my videos, I was out there every day knocking out big bowls of strawberries. You see how big my strawberry, it take up the whole backyard over here. I had strawberries up to yin yang, okay? Yep, I was giving them away. I was telling other kids, come on over here. Let me show you how to pick them so you're not stepping on some. And they was back there tearing it up. My regulars, they ain't showed up. I was like, oh, well, don't ask me next year. I'm calling my brother about his cherry tree. He got I'm talking about one of them 30, 40-foot cherry trees in his yard. They almost make me want to get a ladder and climb up there and get some. Ooh, the chat just jumped. Supposedly I can grow after stuff starting August the 1st might grow. Okay. I need to go water the garden. Sun finally down. I understand, CC. Yeah, it's hot in Texas. Yeah, I understand. Hey, Kim Stage, her gardening, her life. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Yes, it's best to wait to either catch the sun, water early in the day or at night. I want you to pick them. Oh, no, that ain't gonna happen. Queen, that ain't gonna happen. No, I'm only gonna bend but so long for myself, much longer than nobody else. I was like, I'm not gonna eat them. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, Crafty, I would have came over earlier, but I was trying to get my help finished. There's much stuff in the yard before my live tonight. Yes, indeedy. Can't speak individually, but hey, you all, I'm about to pick out. I understand. I was watching you the other day. Well, who's that? M&T making that lasagna. I was like, look at him. All righty. Made me hungry. Made me go in the kitchen and cook something. Uh, yeah, that's right, G Mama. Show 'em that if you like me just a little bit, it'd be greatly appreciated. Yes, indeedy. It's boiling in Texas. I bet it is. You could throw an egg on the sidewalk and fry it. Yeah, I've been in Texas when it was hot. It was like 93 degrees at 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, is this real? I was like, it wasn't this hot when I was in Jamaica. I was like, oh, y'all got some serious heat up in there. The retired gardener. I understand that. I'm retired too. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Thank you for stopping by this evening. Please hit that like button and show me that you like me. Just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. Happy to be here in a beautiful family here. Yeah. Oh, still cool in New York. Yeah, it's cool here. Like I said, it was 54 this morning. Up, honey slanger. Just slid up in here. I was watching you earlier at my doctor's appointment. I was sitting in the lobby and I was watching Miss T with the T. Y'all have some serious subjects going on early in the morning. Too early for me. Goodies Homestead. Hey, babe. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Glad you were able to make it. Today, a spider jumped on my foot and the whole neighborhood heard my scream. I ain't scared of bugs. I ain't scared. I had a garter snake that jumped out at me today when I pulled up some black eyed Susies. They have drop seeds and they're coming up everywhere. And I didn't want them to reseed and just keep filling out my front yard. So I was pulling it up and there was one about that long. He was curled up. And when I went to move the leaves, he disappeared. I don't know where he went to, but that was the fastest I ever seen a garter snake disappear. And I was like, okay, cool. And I kept right on working. If I can get to it before it get to me, oh, it's a wrap. You hear me? It's a wrap. He said right now it's sunny in New York. Nah, it ain't sunny here. It tried to drizzle a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's 64 degrees here. Yeah, it was 54 this morning. I was in my nice heavy house coat out on the front porch sipping a hot cup of coffee this morning. It tasted good and felt good, but I was like, oh, it's gonna have to warm up a little bit more for me to go out there and play. I don't mind working out in the garden when it's cool because you don't get overheated. You don't have to worry about heat stroke so much. But still, it still got to be a little warm enough for me where my hands don't get cold while I'm working in the soil. Yeah. Yesterday was chance of thunderstorm back and forth in New York, then sunny. Now it's been raining here on and off for the last since Sunday. What's today? Thursday, yeah, since Sunday. It will rain real hard, then it will stop, then maybe a couple hours later it will rain again. I haven't seen a garter snake since the chat jump. That was my I didn't catch that. Yeah, I got them all the time. They all over my yard. And I don't bother them because they eat bugs. Also find a snake today on my property. I filmed it. Oh, I pulled out my camera to film him, but he disappeared so fast. I filmed the last one, but this one he was moving. Hey, Miss D, Hollywood, Hollywood. Thank you, Gardens. You in tonight? Thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you drop your channel MSOG. Let folks know where you're at so they can come and check you out. And I hope you folks have been voting for Chef Pam. Oh, that's right. I got to put in because I tried to put in another vote today. They said I had to wait 3 more hours. So you can only do a single vote uh, within every 24 hours unless you paying a little extra money to do it. But yeah, I've been voting for Chef Pam. Go ahead and make that 25 G's. I ain't mad at her. If you can make that money, go ahead and make that money. African dreaming. What you doing up? What you doing up, Jay? I know it's Jay. Because April gonna get her beauty sleep. That's how she stay beautiful. Oh, would you say Presbyterian you voted for? Yeah, yeah. Everybody vote for Chef Pam. I'm throwing it in there for you, Pam. Oh, the scaredy cat guard. Yeah, we trying to get you there. Yes, indeed. They said you in first place in your category, so we're gonna try to keep you there all the way to the top. Go ahead and make that paper. I ain't mad at you. Okay. Go ahead. Let's see. I know I'm missing comments because this chat be all right for a minute. I worked up a sweat outside in the garden today. Oh, okay. That was G Mama. Okay. Yes, indeed. I ain't trying to work up a sweat, and then it ain't been warm enough. So, yes, indeedy. All right, y'all. I'm a little thirsty. Wait a minute. Jay in here. Jay, check this out. How about that, Jay? Woo. We'll quench your thirst. That's for sure. Everybody saying hello to one another. Let's see. Uh oh, I got me a pomegranate cutting yesterday from watching Lead Farmer 73. When I went back in there for something else, he was sold out. I was like, yeah, buddy. Everybody wanted the pomegranate cutting from them trees because he said he got to cut them trees down in order to dig them up. You want me to drop? Of course. Go ahead. Hey, G Mama, go ahead and do that. Drop Pam's link so that we can go ahead and keep it moving. For the folks who haven't had a chance to get over there or who do not know that our girl cooking at Pam's Place is in a contest in regards to being a top shelf chef on the internet, in IG, and all the good places. Okay, drop it so everybody can check it out and give her a vote. Miss Shirley, what you know about that coat? What you know about it? We were both here before you was. Why you playing? Trying to act like you so old that you like you all knowledgeable. No, Jay. That's straight up old school. And you know what? It's kind of watered out. It used to be stronger because me and my cousin Rosemary, man, we would get us a 6 pack and drink 3 apiece. I could drink all 6 and I wouldn't get a buzz off of this. It's really watered down. It's almost like drinking tea. But it does quench your thirst. Yes, I am. I am thirsty, Irvin. Yep. I got a hot box tonight. Hey, Andell, how are you, sweetie? Andell, you tickle me so much when you stand there and grab your chickens. Was it Thelma and Louise? And be petting your chickens and talking to them. That's so funny. I love you when you're in there with your chickens. Yeah, everybody got chickens they love. What do you know about that? Tell them about it. Who else I was talking about? Oh, I was laughing at Homestead Heart. How her Mr. H was out there going through all those different kind of potatoes that they were digging up, and in the different styles that they were putting them in, whether it was sandy soil or whether they were baling up hay around them, the different methods and the different kinds that a new variety they just tried that they really seem to like. So we're going to find out after she prep them how the taste test is, because I know she lets them sit out for maybe like 14 days to a month so that the skins will harden over them. And it's another good thing she tell you about: don't bruise your potatoes if you can, because normally if you bruise them, you're gonna have to eat them right away because they're not gonna store well. And what else about potatoes? And don't wash them. You don't wash them until you're ready to cook them or can them or whatever you're gonna do with them. So yeah. And just saying you love your girls. I know you do, and you just be tickled pink. You just be. I was watching a quick video of you the other day, and I can't remember. It was just yesterday, and your hair was in your face, and you kept doing it and kept smacking you back in the face. I was like, that's so cute. Oh, and I was watching a video of you and your grandkids out looking at plants today too. Yes. Oh, please tell them about it, G Mama. Yes, indeedy. All right. Everybody saying hello. Okay. African got a whole long list of folks. Oh, and I was laughing at Gigi yesterday when she was talking about how that if we have any trolls, do y'all hear that? Okay. It's getting ready to get ugly outside. It's thundering big time. Yeah. I don't know if the live get cut short, it's because of the storm. I mean, it's thundering. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but it was loud. I know I was watching who is that? Last night we were watching Miss Linda, New Orleans Gardener, and how at the end her internet went out. So it's a possibility mine might happen too. That was a lot of thunder. And I don't know about you guys, but when we were kids and it started thundering and lightning like that, you cut off everything. You cut off lights, you cut off the TV, you got a book and a candle, and you sat somewhere and got quiet. We didn't have a chance for the lights go out when we were kids. They were turned off. Lit candles, pulled out flashlights. Yeah. African Dream, you realize this is YouTube and not Netflix. Ghetto, you ain't right. Oh, yeah. You know what, Miss Ann? I try to. We have such a loving community till sometimes we feel bad if someone is in the chat talking about a video we hadn't seen yet. So you can't comment on it. You might get to it, but it might be a little later. But you didn't get a chance to make an observation during that time. So yeah, sometimes it is. Exactly. And grab the candle. That's what I'm saying. You grab the candles, you grab the flashlight, you grab the blanket and a pillow, and you got up in the corner and you got quiet. You didn't worry about whether if the electricity went out and the refrigerator went off because there's so much ice in them old freezers. Till you weren't worried about nothing falling out unless it's gonna be a week long. You know how you had that ice build up on the inside so thick you had to take an ice pick to chip it off. Yeah, well, you don't have that now, but back in the day, you didn't worry about your stuff going bad. Back in the day, your lights was back on before it even began to melt. Would you say, Sons, you remember them days? I really enjoyed the silence and reading with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These kids have no idea about any of this stuff now. You take away their cell phone and they ready to commit Harry Carey. Okay, they don't understand the simplest things in life are the most memorable and the most fun. They don't have a clue. They don't know what it's not like to like we had a wood burning fireplace in the living room. When the lights went out, Dad would fire up the fireplace. We would roast hot dogs and roast marshmallows and sing songs and grab your blanket and your pillow and you fall asleep by the fire. These kids don't know any of that. And not unless they came from mostly southern homes that had those kind of facilities or they call rural areas where they had wood burning stoves and they knew how to prep for storms and whether it was a rain or wind or snowstorm. But these kids here in the city and urban, they don't have a clue about none of that. None. And when you try to explain them to you, it's like a deer in headlights. It's like, what? Y'all did what? I mean, it's like trying to explain to them about a rotary phone. Y'all didn't have no buttons to hit. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my God. Mm-mm. Yeah. So, yeah, we got quiet and still by candlelight. And it was cool. It was cool. Somebody would either tell ghost stories or you read a book or you just kind of sit in your mom's arms or lap with your head in her lap and she would rub your head till you fall asleep. Yeah, these kids don't have they don't know. It sure was. I used to scrape that frost out the freezer and have yep, me a snowball fight or a snow cone. You take some syrup and pour it over that snow cone, some chocolate syrup or whatever you had in the house and pour it over and made your own snow cone. Yep, that was our old fashioned. Yeah, that the metal, the little oval shaped freezer. Yeah, for you youngins, for you kiddies who don't know about that. Yeah, we had that back in the day. But you said California made you soft. I grew up around scorpions and snakes. Hey, I seen them in Texas and the lizards too. I was like, what? That's right, Quinn. They don't have any idea. We had a word burn. So see, sure. See some of y'all in here. See, oldie but goodie rotary. Would you say and that rotary phone? Yeah, rotary phones. Our restroom was a wooden phone booth with a hole, and they call it a outhouse. Yeah, my granddaddy had a fancy outhouse. Yeah, carved the little holes and how he said the half moons in them, so they wouldn't be hot and wouldn't be so funky you couldn't breathe in them. Yeah, we loved when our power went out because our dad would sing to us. Okay, all right. My mom had some good games for us to play, and that was a real good game of playing hide and go seek with the lights out. You ain't had to worry about the lights coming back on no time soon. You hear it, y'all? Oh, it's getting ready to pour down. It's finna throw down. So if I disappear, you know I'm not coming back. Last time I was in Cali, you and spiders. Everybody saying hello to one another. Hey, diversity love. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Back down memory lane days. I will never forget. Back down. Yeah, hey, they the best. These kids don't have any memories like that. You know what kind of memories they got? We ran out of batteries, and I couldn't play my Game Boy. Internet went off, so I couldn't play. What's that? Theft something game, whatever. I can't. I don't even know all the names of the stuff because I don't even get into all that gaming or what have you. You know. So yeah, these kids have no idea what real fun was. They don't have any idea what real candy tastes like. They don't have any idea what real vegetables taste like. And like one little boy said, where you get your vegetables from? He said the supermarket. He didn't even know that they grew in a garden and they had to be picked and processed and took to a market. I'm like, that is too sad. A lot of us grew up with parents who knew how to garden, and most of us got it from our grandparents because that was a way of life. Uh, uh, Now California has spiders. They always had spiders. They just weren't as big as they are now. We got what they call a wolf spider here that's literally this big in the woods here. Yeah, when you see that, I guarantee you, I mean, it's huge and it's hairy and they jump. Yeah. It's if you live close to a real wooded area, they got them bad. I told him, well, my girlfriend showed me a picture of that in her apartment. I said, I'd have moved the next day. Ain't nowhere in the world I come home. She left her window cracked in some kind of way. It got in and she turned the light on and it was up on the wall. She had white walls, so you know it stood out like a sore thumb. Oh my goodness. Can't do it. Was watching Ronald Isley last night and he can hardly walk on the stage. I got it. I have serious arthritis. Man, I fell for him. Eh, Why is he even still trying to perform? There is no Isley Brothers. It's just brother. He should retire. Is he that broke? Is he that high maintenance? He need the money? I'll take your old behind somewhere and sit down. Yeah, like the Temptations. There's no original Temptations left. It's a whole new group. And but they sound good though. I got to give it to them. Yeah. Ron Isley's the only one left. Yeah, yeah. Go on the internet, look up wolf spiders to see how big they are. They bigger than tarantulas. They ain't no joke. Yeah, I tell you, you will leave up the out of the room if you see a wolf spider up on your wall. My grandson didn't know cucumbers are fermented cucumbers. He does. What? What do you mean fermented cucumbers? No, cucumber fermented cucumbers. Wait a minute, I'm missing something there, G Mama. Can you be a little more specific? Good God. Good God's glory evening. Oh, okay. Oh, she is sunshine. Hey, baby. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Show me that you like me just a little bit. And drop your channel, MSOG. Uh, okay. Oh, I was watching Tina with little Tina Jada, how she came over to our house and was checking out the figs. Yeah, in the garden. What, Fiona? And she also like lemons and she like them real sour. And she peeled a lemon a day. It hadn't turned yellow yet. It was still green and she bit into it. And boy, the face she made, it was hilarious. And she said that was the most sour thing she has eaten in a long time. But the expression was priceless. That's right. African Dreamers, right? The MSOG. Get your name up in there. Let folks know where you're at. Uh, we just got a family in our congregation, a new couple, Jay, from where is they from? Oh shoot. I had it on the tip of my tongue. You're in Tanzania. They are in Ghana and they speak fluent Swahili. So I'm gonna learn a few words, and next time I come up on your live, I'm gonna throw them back at you. See if I said them right and if you understand me. Yeah. So that's right, honey slanger, J3. Yeah. So it's nice to know in regards to all the different channels that we have and all the gardening people that we have, how we show love for one another. And I like how when we have certain topics, because it's not always about gardening. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we all from all different walks of life, we're different ages, we're from different backgrounds, different what's it, ethnicities, and a few other things. So it amazes me how that everybody get along. Nobody's out here trying to outdo one another. We're not in competition with one another. If anything, we will trip over ourselves and over each other trying to help out individuals to achieve whatever their goals are, whether it's about life, whether it's about gardening, whether it's about love, which is cool. I'll be doing a video real soon. I got a package in the mail today. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I almost don't even want it. I was like, oh my goodness. But I'll do the video and I'll show you what came in this. I was tickled pink. I wasn't sure what was in it, but then when I opened it up, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So I just love everybody in our chats. I love when I go to other chats, I love the different topics that you guys bring up. And I like all the different opinions about certain topics, and that we all have different levels of maturity. We got people here from as young as maybe 20 years old, if not younger in some cases, all the way up to 80 years of age. So we can all chime in regards to whatever decade or era or century that we're from, in regards to how we were brought up, about how we showed love to one another, how we showed respect to one another, how we as a family unit in one another, because the dynamics in the household change. Because I came from an era where the mom and the pop was in the home, and as the years went by, that those dynamics started to change. It started popping up a lot of single family households, and I was just wondering why and how come. And I was like, okay. And then I became a social worker for 13 years. And then I learned a lot of reasons why. Sandra, living a full life. Thank you, hon. What you said, Ghetto, you 42, but you act like you 20. Yeah, how's that working out for you? Okay. How long can you keep that up? Yeah. Yep, Cheryl. It is. Okay. Ghetto, I'm 70 plus. Okay. And my son is 53. And his oldest daughter, who just turned, she'll be 33, is getting ready to have his first grandchild and my first great grandchild. So just between myself, my son, and my granddaughter, and the impending new addition, I've seen how life has changed. I've seen how people have treated one another. I'm seeing that the younger people feel at some points that older people don't know what they're talking about. And I'm like, if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't be here. But somehow that doesn't equate in their brain that we are the generation that can help them. It seemed like over the centuries, the years, discipline changed. Like the yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Kids should be seen and not heard, or you don't talk back to your parents, or you find yourself either your teeth down your throat or getting up off the floor or getting knocked out. These parents don't touch their kids. They don't discipline their kids. These kids are entitled. We got all these Karens and Kens and baby mamas and baby mama and all. I mean, I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. I don't even know why it even exists. It is totally unnecessary. Ooh. Thank you, ghetto. Yeah. So I just sit back and I try to watch all the changes that's happening out here in the world. And some of them are not for the better. Yeah. Ponds. I had a little old lady who came up to my counter when I used to work at Coffins before it turned into Macy's. And she said, your skin could be better than what it is. And she was 91 years old. And I couldn't believe it. And she said, use Ponds. Stay away from soap, because the soaps that we had back in the day were so harsh. They had all those phosphates and stuff in there that they would dry your skin out. She said, just use, if you have a good cleanser, I use like oil of Olay because it has moisturizer in it. And then I use my Ponds, and that's it. Nothing else. Hey, Tara Jones Williamson. I loved your interview. Oh, girl, I really enjoyed you. Take care of your health, girl. Take care of yourself. Yeah, yeah. It took a real change. Oh, well, not. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my. Shoot. I come from an area you have to talk to your kids. Give them that look. That look like, don't even think about it. If you try it, you're going to die. And you know how you go to the store and you be in a car with them and you're just like, don't ask me for nothing, don't touch nothing, don't look at nothing, don't, the whole 9 yards. And then we go in the store and go shopping. These kids go, I want this, I want that. Little Tommy in the floor having a tantrum. I want that. I'm like, I wish mine would. And my son was watching a little white boy, excuse me, y'all, having a tension tantrum in the floor, and he looked at me and he looked at him, he looked at me, and he said, I ain't doing that. She gave him what he wanted. Ain't no way in the world. I had a woman come through the store once, and her grandson was cutting up, and she looked like she was at wit's end. And during that time, if you spanked your child in public, you literally got arrested for disciplining your child. I told him, take him in the dressing room. Ain't no cameras in there. She looked at me. She took him in the dressing room. Ladies' dressing room, wore him out. When she came out, he was going, and she looked at me. She said, it's a whole different group of people out here. Yeah, it is. It's a bunch of foolishness out here. I have a little girl across the street. I told her to watch her mouth. Yeah. And she was cussing, and she went over and she got ready to say something. And I just looked at her, go for it. She's like, yeah, but she didn't say it though. I told her, I ain't the one. Just because you ain't my child don't mean I won't discipline you. No, 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 no. Honey, so you got to pick and choose what you say, when you say it, and where you say it at. Whereas before, when I was growing up, if you got your butt whooped by a neighbor, you got whooped by your grandparents, you got whooped by your parents, you got whooped by everybody in the house. I guarantee you didn't try that no more. These kids don't get whoopings at all. They don't get punishments. They don't get anything. If anything, the parents got to fight with them, and no, you wouldn't do that coming up as a child, not in my household. And my kids didn't do the same thing. My son got smart with me one day. As my mom said, he was smelling himself. He was about 15. I grabbed my son up in his shirt and I body slammed him up against the wall in the dining room and shook the house. Blam! That's what I tell you. Don't punish your child when you're mad because you truly can't hurt. How they say I scared the life of Jesus in him that day. I was like, just because I'm a woman, I'm your mama, don't mean I will not hurt you. We ain't had them issues. After you went upstairs, thought about it, came back down, said, "Mom, I'm sorry." It's like, yeah, we don't do that. We here to help one another, keep each other safe. You don't walk up in my house acting like you own it and talking like you ain't got no good sense. Because anytime you think you grown, you pack up your stuff and go. Then I said, no. On second thought, just go because everything up there I bought and paid for. So you ain't bought and paid for nothing. Just whatever you got on your back. Yeah. And these folks out here, they talk to their kids like they want to be their friend. Friend for what? I got friends I got rid of. You ain't gonna be my friend. And I used to express that to my child. I'm the mother, you the child. Let's make sure we got those roles straight. You don't have them issues. And my grandkids is the same way. They know when I go to turn my head, they get quiet real quick. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you didn't roll your eyes when we was coming up. You couldn't say lie. You couldn't say stupid. There was a whole list of words you couldn't say because they either thought they sounded like they was cuss words or they was being dissed, and they didn't play them games. No. Yeah, you got kids that will actually punch their moms. I've seen them. They didn't show too many videos where these kids fight their parents, call them the B word, slap them, all kinds of crazy stuff. I was like, oh, if you said something like that, I'd be like, what cemetery you want to be buried in? You know, CP Family Farming. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Because my mom told me I went to swell up my mom, and my mom one day she said, "What you want on your tombstone?" And I was like, "What?" And then it finally hit me what she meant. I was like, nothing, and went on in my room and shut the door. I know she meant just what she said. They will be hauling my little body on a stretcher on out the door. But she said, "What you want on your tombstone?" I was like, "Oh no, no! I picked the wrong day and the wrong time to make her mad." Yep. You didn't do it no more. Exactly. Yeah, you backed up. It's not what you say; it's how you say it. Yes, indeed. Because I done had a couple girlfriends. I went over their house. Their kids were just acting a fool, and I turned around and looked at them. It's like, did you lose your rabbit mind? You don't talk to your mama like that because the first person you call when you get in trouble, you ain't calling grandma, you ain't calling grandpa, you ain't calling dad, you calling mom. And you think she gonna come and help you after you done dogged her out, cussed her out, beat her up? Are you serious? I wouldn't even know. I would act, if they call my house, I act like I don't even. I did that to my son once. I told my son not to go with this certain group of kids because they were number trouble. The driver got pulled over, tail light was out, his license was suspended or something. Everybody in the car went to jail. He told me he was somewhere else. He called, he said, "Ma, I'm in jail." You know what I told him? Good. Now I know where you're at. Click. My uncle went and got him out of jail. I wasn't going to get him. When I tell you not to do something, I mean just that. He didn't do that again. But he was salty with me for the longest, and I cared less because I told you not to go. I'm not one of them. I was like, "Oh, I gotta go get him. He can't be there overnight. Oh my God, they might rape him in there. They might do him." Yeah, okay, whatever. I do. What'd you say? Yeah, right. That part. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. And social media is bad for kids. No, it's past bad. How many kids have you seen and heard that has been bullied on social media and committed suicide? Which is the saddest thing that's possible. Their moms open up the door and find them hanging from the back of the door and stuff, or hanging from the light in the ceiling. or OD or slitting their wrists and stuff. It's just horrible. But that's what happens because we're living in the last days. Please drop your channel, MSOG. Let everybody know where you're at, where you could be found. I want to drop these line in there to see if I can get y'all to come up, but can anybody walk me through? You know, Gina is partying with Lydia and TT down there in Virginia Beach. Yeah. Oh, it's so much entitlement out here, retired gardener. It's ridiculous. And that's right, Cheryl. You do the crime, you do the time. I told my son, I was like, you think I'm gonna go to jail for you? Think again, dude. I like my freedom. You know better. If you don't have enough common sense to leave stuff alone or know when stuff you need to walk away, then whatever happens, happens. You know, you got to prove above and beyond a doubt that you weren't involved and you just happen to get swept up in something. Toxic family dynamics is a family destroyer. I wish everyone would study it and change. Yeah, you know what? Diversity love, that's easier said than done because I've seen so many toxic families where the kids got caught up in it and they had nowhere else to go. Being at home was better than being in the system and being split up and sent to foster care. Because at one time, foster care used to really be good about placing children in, or at least giving them a decent spot to stay. That's not the norm now. These kids get passed from house to house to house until they turn 18. What about that story of that preacher and his wife who put their foster children out, and the girl was a little special, and I don't even know, have they ever found her? Because she kind of disappeared. So I never heard anything else about that. So I don't know if she made it. Did they find her, locate her wherever she was at? One mom just told me she found her 7-year-old YouTube channel where she is dancing sexy. 7 years old? You got a lot of perverted folks out here too. A lot of them. And I bet you they was eating that up. Oh my goodness. My mom just had to just look at us and we straighten up quick. I could clear my throat. I can go. I don't even have to look your way. Just go. When I turn around, the whole scenario was different. Believe me. Yeah. And every time my son did something, I give him a week in the house. And he said, "Oh, she going out tonight." I said, "You know what? I canceled my plans to go out just to stay home with you." Oh, that just hurt his feelings to his heart because he just knew he was going to have him a party time while I wasn't home. I was like, that ain't going to happen, boo. I'm going to sit here and make you miserable. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, yeah. And the worst thing I could have ever said to my son was, "You disappointed me." He cried. Oh, my goodness. He boo-hooed. He was like, "Mom, talk to me. Say something." I wouldn't say nothing to him for about 2 days. I didn't say hello, good morning, goodbye. And I kissed him every day before he went to school. I didn't even kiss him. And he was like, "Mom, say something to me, please." He said, "Punish me, whoop me, say something to me." And then the third day I said I was disappointed. That broke his heart. Because I know I've taught you better and raised you better. And I didn't have that problem after that. But it was just a point that I was so hurt that I know whatever I said, I wouldn't be able to take it back. So I just rather be quiet and not say anything until I totally and thoroughly cooled off before I said something. So yeah. Yeah, it's a big thing now. It's a big thing now. Everybody I'm hearing are getting these storms. What kind of havoc has these storms wrecked on your yard. There's somebody out here cutting the grass at 5 after 8 here, Eastern Standard Time, and it's thundering and lightning outside. Now, you know, you really wanted to cut somebody's grass bad. Yep, that's why kids need to be reading a book and not on social media. Yeah, yep. Not the disappointed. Mike. Yep, it was that. Was when he was 2 years old. Yeah, he was. Was that? Is that supposed to be healed? But yeah, these kids nowadays, if you tell them you're disappointed, and they look at you, go, so what else? Wow. Yeah, that sucks. But I like. Yeah, I've been asking. I haven't seen it. How many folks' gardens have really been catching havoc? Because like now it's getting ready to rain again, and all that soil I dumped into the garden beds, I didn't get a chance to mix them up and rake them out. But the water will beat them down into the ground, and I'll just go out there and put some seeds in. I had my two moringa. I had 4 seeds. I got, I think, 4 or 5 I got from Growing with Hudson. My moringa had came up. My watermelon that I dropped, it was coming up. I had them on a tray, on a banister. Me and Miss Annie got into it because she was wrapped around my pepper plant inside the pot. I got a big pot and I got a pepper plant in the middle. She's wrapped around the pot, sleep. When I hit at her with the broom to get out the pot, she knocked over my saucer that had my moringa, my watermelon seeds, and some cucumber starts. I was so PO because I was ready to put them in pots and in the ground. Now I got to start from scratch. Oh, was I salty? Oh, there you go again. It's gotten dark out there and it's thundering some more. I was like, what you say, Mike? I help heal them. Oh, okay. No rain either. We had the storm yesterday, but it needed water. I would have said that, but like I said, sure, it's been raining since Sunday. It rains. I might even record it if it's not thundering and lightning too bad. It came down so hard you couldn't even see across the street. It was just like a white sheet. It was coming down so hard. Then it stopped, got dead quiet. It was almost spooky. And then about 2 hours later, it rained again. And then it rained all night. It filled up my rain barrel, especially my super juice. And I got buckets and 5 gallon buckets, regular buckets, and they're filling them all up. So now it's getting ready to rain again. And if it rains the way it sounds like thunder and lightning I'm listening to, it's gonna be like a monsoon. And the ground is already dried out just a little bit, but now it's getting ready to get saturated. Yeah. Uh, we had the storm yesterday. Yep, the weather here has been crazy. Yeah, but see, every time it rains here, the temperature drops. Because, like I said, the other day, Sunday, when it rained, it was 84 degrees. By 5 o'clock that evening, it had dropped down to 64, 65, 64, 65. And then it got even lower the next day. It got almost down to 47 degrees. It got colder and colder every time it rained. Like I said, it was only 54 this morning. Closed road. Oh, I got all kinds of little stuff going down the bottom of my computer. Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff happening. Tornado weather. Yeah, it is. I had no sun near 2 weeks, just hot and hazy from the smoke, no rain. And y'all needed that bad, especially Canada. IMS C Spam. Hello. Hadn't seen you for a minute. You've been hiding? Are you okay? I'm glad to see that you made it here to the live tonight. Yeah, I am, y'all. Like I said, if we're in the middle of the live and it just cuts off, the storm didn't hit and it didn't shut down the internet. Khalif can hire nannies and deduct it all. Yeah, well, the nannies is raising the children, okay? And the kids love the nannies and not mom and dad because mom and dad is never around. So yeah, it changed the whole dynamics of that household. You hear it, y'all? Okay. That's a long one. It's still rumbling. It's getting closer. Have anyone ever taught you to listen to how long thunder rolls? That lets you know it's getting closer and closer. Yeah. One young lady on YouTube was disrespectful about getting a Tesla on her 16th birthday. Those are the ones who are entitled. They've never been told no. They never been told earn the money and buy your own car. Like I told my son that it's raining. I hear the rain. I told my son, I'll help you buy your first car. He had a job. I said, I'll get my half, you get your half, and we go buy a car. I gave him a deadline because he wanted it for by the time prom, so we didn't have to rent a car. When it came time to go get the car, I had my half. He didn't have his half. He spent his money and he thought I would feel bad for him and put the rest of the money together and go buy him a car. Think again. When he didn't have his money and he couldn't come up with it before it was time to go to prom, I went shopping and took him with me so that he could see how I enjoyed his half of his car money. Yeah, he ended up getting the money together to buy his own car because I told him, no, 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 no. I'm not giving you everything. You're going to have to learn how to earn it. Just like I work hard to earn all of this that you got here, you're going to have to earn the car. And he had to end up riding with his friend in the limo, chipping in some money for that because I wouldn't buy him a car. So, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Thunderstorms is good sleeping weather, diversity love. I love, yeah. Would you say? I have been spending all of my spare time planting. Just when I think I am done, Lead Farmer encouraged me to plant some more. Yeah, I really enjoyed this video about how he had all his trees. He said, you see how it's empty here? He said, I done dug up all those trees and they on the trailer. So he was ready to take them to Freedom Makers. I ain't mad at him. He's like, he taking his pomegranate trees with him. He said, let's cut them down, dig up that root ball. Said they rolling with him too. I ain't mad at him. That's a lot of hard work. And once everything finally gets rooted and start to maturity, man, the fruits and veggies he gonna have on that land, it'll be for not only his kids, but their kids, and it'll just keep on giving because each year they mature that much more. That's a beautiful thing. And that's the way I'm looking for my granddaughter. They told me it's a girl. And so I'm looking for her coming and sitting in their garden with Nana. That's what I'm gonna be called, Nana, for my great grandbaby. So yeah. We've had rain for 5 days straight. All my barrels are full. Yeah, they full and overflowing. Yeah. We have a park at the end of the street and they have what they call a runoff. And the way the runoff is, it's a long, and then it drops. And when you go out there after a rain, oh my God, it looks like Niagara Falls. It's like a waterfall. It is so peaceful going over there in the park after that. Yeah, you ain't not supposed to be over there, but hey. Hey, I'm Buyers LLC. Hey, thank you for stopping in this evening. Show me that you like me just a little bit and hit that like button. Yeah, drop that MSOG. Let everybody know where you at, where they can find you. Thanks for watching my silly video. I just subscribed to your channel. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and check you out too. I got some cuttings. Yep. I think everybody while Leia was talking about it on his video, folks was blowing it up. We got it was sold out. Then he said, hey, baby, what'd he say? Hey, Lady Leia said maybe we can get 50 more on there. I went back in there to check it again today. It said sold out. And I was like, we knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, we all get a little piece. I wanted a piece of Lillian, but he doesn't do that. What he said is illegal for the lemon cuttings. So I was like, okay, I understand. But my 2 Meyer lemons is looking pretty good. Hopefully, I might get some fruit this year. I hope so. I'm been babying them bad boys, and my banana plant where the main stalk got destroyed. It had two pups with two pups and put on new leaves, and I've been keeping it watered. And I got that chicken salad that I'm finna lay on top of that. Like Bobby said, you can't water it and fertilize it too much because it takes all of that into the energy of producing a rack. I might not get one this year, but I want them to get a good, strong start and base on growing. So, yeah, it's just interesting to watch everybody's videos on the choice of what they plant. I don't care how many of us grow tomatoes. Not everybody grows the same tomatoes. Not everybody grow the same cucumbers. And I'm seeing a lot of folks getting into the what they call Armenian cucumbers, um, the white eggplants, you know, the different kind of peppers and what have you. I mean, it seems like it's a gazillion different varieties of peppers. I'm growing peppers again this year, but I'm growing a couple of new varieties that I didn't grow last year. I've never heard of, and they didn't come from anybody in the group. I actually found them at one of the nurseries. So I was like, well, I never heard of seeing this. So I was like, oh, cool. So I'm trying a lot of new stuff too. So yeah, I didn't. I got my Paul Robesons, and then I forgot to water them. I'm gonna start over again. Yeah, but I do have a bunch of Georgia collards in a flower box that I got up here. I got rosemary up here, peppers. What else? I got a few other things I got up here on the porch that I can keep up with. Yes, you are supposed to transport citrus to Texas. Yes, you are not supposed. No, well, he's not in Texas. He's in South Carolina going to Florida. So, no. Grand Acres, thank you. Hello from Texas. All these Texas folks up in here. Normally it's overflowing with Georgia, but tonight we got Texas. Everything grow big in Texas, including their headaches and problems. Y'all can keep it. Y'all can keep the heat. Where they say everything grow big, hot in Texas, y'all go right ahead. Y'all have all of it. Take it. I don't want it. Don't need it. My weather's cool right now, and I can live with that. It's better than being roasted and toasted. I don't mind being brown sugar babe, but I don't like being roasted and toasted. Because I know when I came back from Texas, I was 2 shades darker. Not one, 2 shades. I was roasted and toasted. I was like, no. It took me a minute to get back to my natural color. It took the first snow for me to get light and white. Y'all can add Texas. Why y'all take on me? Y'all scared the bejeebus out of me. The three witches from whatever that place is. Y'all just popped up in there like that.
Almost threw that daggone bug in the TV.
I just popped up in there like that. Oh, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all trying to get us all in a heart attack? Y'all come on.
She is Sunshine, Grand Acres,
Everybody.
Cheryl, Mike. Hi, everybody. Unbiased.
How did y'all do that?
I have access.
Oh, Yeah.
I was like, no, you not.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was like, wait a
Oh,
minute.
y'all got everybody laughing at me.
No, they laughing at us too.
Hey,
Because
G-Mama.
they was like,
Oh my
Cece-
goodness.
Cece
Oh,
was talking to me, and Cece said, well, everybody's
oh my
getting
goodness.
like, wait
Now,
a minute.
Gina, I was watching your pop up earlier. I
Yeah.
tried to call you and it went straight to voicemail. Then I tried to call Lydia. Her voicemail was full. And I was like, well, shoot, you can text them. They're going to get the message anywhere it go. And then Lydia said bad reception or something. And I didn't hear back from nobody else. I said, I would have called TT, but I didn't have TT's number. I got everybody else's. Nobody called me back. I was like, well, I guess they won't be coming up tonight. All right. So I left
You
her
wanna
alone. So I
drop the
just started
link?
talking.
You want to drop the link?
Are you still live on your channel? She is live.
What you
She
mean,
is
drop
live.
the link?
You want to drop the link on your channel?
No, I got y'all on here. Who else I need? I got eeny, meeny, miny, and mo. Look at y'all. Y'all, the devil's alive. Look at it. All three y'all in there together.
Okay, Renee.
And I just hear. Did y'all laugh and cry when y'all saw each other?
We definitely laughed.
We laughed and
And
hugged.
Okay.
For a long time.
Y'all just looked at each other, just bust out laughing, huh? Y'all
Honestly,
silly. How's the weather there?
It really didn't even feel like I was meeting someone I didn't know. It felt
Right.
like I just was seeing somebody I hadn't seen in a while. It
Yeah,
really
well,
did.
that's pretty much how we all feel.
Yeah.
So what y'all been doing?
We have been.
Wait a minute, Lydia. I know you ain't drinking no kombucha.
Not kombucha. Guava.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that Mike's hard lemonade?
Lydia's hard
lemonade.
I know it had to be hard up in there some kind of way. Oh, y'all little sneak attack. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get all three of y'all. Cause that, yeah, y'all like to make me choke, scare me, and all that other stuff. What is wrong with you people?
It's just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah. Y'all never will let me live this down, right?
Hey,
no, don't.
But listen, remember when I was helping you with everything? That was your biggest fear, that somebody could just show up in there with you. And I kind of helped you with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you got me.
One time I've joined you before, but I was waiting for you to see me, and you never seen me in the basement, so I didn't want to jump up there. But today was a special occasion.
Wait a minute. Unbiased, stop it.
What she said?
Unbiased is she got hard is better than soft.
Oh, she was talking about the lemonade. Hard lemonade.
No, she ain't talking about no lemonade. Ain't no such thing as soft lemonade. Stop.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
Mine is soft.
Gina is soft and soft.
There's just lemonade in there.
That's just lemonade.
Yeah. Well, it's almost in a half hour. Be 9 o'clock. She'll be asleep anyway.
She tried to leave a few minutes ago. I started talking about going live. She can stay for a live.
Lydia.
Not the slick small liquor. Not the Billy D.
There you go. Now you talking. Billy D.
Not the Billy D. We done showed up at Shirley's house. Shirley, what time you getting down?
Say what?
What time you usually end your lives?
9 o'clock.
Okay.
2 hours.
So you got any questions for us while we're here? Go ahead and do like an interview.
Well, okay. So late. What time is it there?
The same.
The same time.
Same time. Okay. So what have you done since I saw Gina's little pop-up? I didn't get a chance to comment on it.
Yes.
And she was she kept trying to say, guess where I'm at, guess who we already know. We kept seeing them walking back and forth behind us. We already knew. Well, I already knew. You already had told me about that little trip, but They kept walking by, and it was funny when the baby walked by, then Lydia walked right by.
Miracle was like, "That's not leaving me out."
Oh, y'all had me dying laughing. And you was telling how that you had met everybody else's family members and how, the lady that they talk about all the time, they got a chance to actually see this person. They know that it's not a robot, that they real.
Oh yes, he was asking me about the lady was at, what's the lady name with the break in the head?
Rosalind.
Miss Rosalind was asking me about Bear and Nug. She would ask me,
your chickens and all
did the Bear ever come home?
Did they come back?
I'm like, that was 3 months ago.
Hey, Analytic Garden. Oh, look who in there. Broke. Yep.
Hey,
yes,
bro.
That's a throwback. Yep.
I'm
working on 3 computers right now. Okay. J3.
Nah. Isn't StreamYard usually?
Is CC over here?
Yeah, she in here. I saw her.
Yeah. CC, you talking about Texas?
So,
she in the house.
So how are you doing? How everything going? How's the cat?
Oh, Miss Thing, she a little salty right now with me because I had to take forks and stick them in all my window boxes because she couldn't use them as a litter box when she's outside. I said, just bring your lazy butt inside. You got 2 litter boxes. I got brand new stuff in them, and I scrubbed them out so they clean. They don't stink. But she too lazy to come inside. So I saw the trick where people was taking forks and putting them in there. I sprinkled some peppermint oil and some red pepper flakes in there, and I put my forks in. I said, now if you can get past all of this and do your business, then you take that box. So I got my pretty flowers and stuff in there, and I was like, no.
You caught her going to do it, or did you Did you catch her doing that?
No, but she left signs where I had mulch around the flowers, and all the mulch was scooted to one side, like she was trying to find a spot for it.
Oh, could have been a squirrel.
Yeah,
Don't be blaming it on her.
No, I don't have that problem with squirrels, and I did have problems at one time with raccoons, but they haven't been up here in the last year or two. So no, I know it was the cat. Because when I put the forks in there, she jumped up on the banister and she looked at me, and I was like, yeah, I know. No.
Wait a minute, bro. You don't punish me. You eat chicken wings. You ain't get the big piece of chicken. What you do?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, he didn't get the big piece, so he got the wing.
He probably made his wife mad. Analytic Gardner. Hey, hon. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, bye, Analytic. Oh, she came and went at the same time. That's all right. She stopped through. Those places work for squirrels too. Okay, I don't have problems with squirrels.
Got the big piece.
I have a problem. Everybody's eating chicken wings. Typing slow. I didn't think he ate chicken wings. I thought it was only the big piece of chicken.
Exactly.
Listen, that's why I was like concerned.
Like, what happened over there, right?
Nikki says she got the big piece of chicken. Bro didn't get it.
Brent Eggers asks, should the forks be up or down, or do they bury them or do you bury them in the soil?
Well, the soil in my garden beds is soft, so it's the long stem that you stick down where the fork half of it sticks up, because when they touch it and they hit the pointed ends, that's what stops them.
Okay.
Yeah. So just push it down in there all the way up to the bottom where it curves up. So yeah. So that way they can't push it over. It's kind of set in place.
He said he wanted to try for the first time. The wings. He said he wanted to try for the first time.
Hey, Odom.
If you ask me, so we had some fried chicken today.
We did.
Out of everything that was at the place we went, the chicken was the best. Mm-hmm. The macaroni and cheese to me was the worst.
It was.
It wasn't.
What was the name of the restaurant?
Simply Southern Kitchen.
It was
a soul food
buffet. And the macaroni and cheese was confusing.
It was. I couldn't put my finger on it. It didn't taste like any kind of cheese.
Jenna came in and said, "I don't taste cheddar. I don't taste American." I felt like it could have been a Stouffer's, and then they stirred it up a little bit and put a whole bunch of pepper in it or something. I don't know what they did. I don't know. And the noodle was too soft.
It was. It was very
okay.
But if you ate that and a piece of chicken and some collard greens and ate it together, it'd be just
yeah. And they put a little
sugar. I kind of blended in with the rest of it. The collard greens was okay.
They put sugar in their greens.
I tasted it as soon as I took a bite. I was like, "Is there sugar in these greens?" Like, I don't cut my greens with no sugar at all.
I don't cut mine with sugar.
I liked the cabbage the first time, but then the second time I felt like it was too salty.
It was too salty. It was good, but it was very over seasoned, and the mashed potatoes were over seasoned, which is weird because you usually get mashed potatoes and they kind of blend, and it's the gravy.
Yeah.
No, these were seasoned.
Yeah, they were
LP. Salty. Hey, thank you for stopping in.
Well, thank you.
Hey, LP.
You going to me?
We're all together. What are y'all gonna do afterwards? What are you three gonna get into? Hey, gardening with Bernie.
Hey, Bernie. Hey, Bernie. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Who said that?
I said it. She asked what
I ain't never heard of anybody putting sugar in greens, though. That's the first time I ever heard that.
Some people put a little bit of sugar in the greens. They're supposed to cut the bitterness.
That's what I heard. It was cut.
Why? But most people I know, they would add vinegar, but I ain't never heard sugar.
Yeah,
I don't put
throw
well,
the whole green
sound like a little sugar in my green. Maybe it's the southern thing. Yeah, gotta be.
I ain't never heard of such. But I tasted it as soon as I bit into it. I was like, why does it taste like there's sugar?
She is Sunshine. You talking to a bunch of gardeners. We ain't nothing but foodies. What is you talking about?
Oh, definitely.
That's
not only food. How they say we are connoisseurs when it comes to certain. You see how they talk about no sugar in greens and stuff. They already giving you the rundown on how stuff should taste. Girl, please, you in a garden community. Get real.
Yeah. We definitely a food.
Bro made a very valid point. People who cook, they are very critical when it comes to. First of all, like I was telling, because Tia's whole family was there. Well, the family that's with her, they were there as well. And I was saying to them, I said that's the problem though. When you have a soul food restaurant, you have to know people are going to come and be critical to what they expect.
And they're not all coming from the state that you got your restaurant in. They're coming from everywhere.
But
so they taste buds is different.
And I know they can throw it out in the South. So they wasn't hitting on what I've had in other southern states.
Let me tell you, that Sunday after our homie Quinn, her husband, and her daughter took me out to eat for dinner. Oh my gosh. I thought I was in food heaven. They had everything, and nothing tasted bad. Everything was delicious. I was mad because I couldn't get more food, but I had no room. I tried to eat myself into a coma. We ate so much food. I was just like, oh my God. And then as we were going out the door, I saw some other stuff I didn't get. I said, they got sauce. And Quinn just started laughing. I was like, I didn't see that.
I was hoping for that place because me and my family tried to go on Monday, and they weren't open on Monday.
My renaissance grandma.
Hey, Miss Vanessa.
She said, I'm gonna find you now.
Hey, the retired gardener.
No sugar, just vinegar. That's right, Odom. Yep.
Right. Now they had cobblers. They had a blueberry cobbler.
I had all the banana pudding.
Oh,
I ate that. I had blueberry cobbler. Yes, I did. I didn't have no room for peach cobbler, but I had room for that blueberry.
I love blueberry cobbler. I love it.
Hey, Indiana Jackson. Tell Miss Indiana Jackson I said, hey.
Hey, Mr. Indiana Jackson. Yeah. Put sugar on pinto beans and cash. What's with the sugar thing? I ain't never heard so many people put so much
Well,
sugar
you know
on
what?
this.
If they're getting that bitter taste, as gardeners, we know that means
Wait
it's
a
the
minute.
season
She
it
said
grew
in
in.
pinto beans.
It's
That's what
tough. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like pinto beans, sugar, hot sauce, and maybe some onions
Yes,
and
some hot
tomatoes. But I
sauce.
don't.
Yes.
Maybe they treat the pinto beans like pork and beans or something.
No, ma'am.
I still wouldn't put sugar on them.
I
That's
don't
what I told
sugar
y'all.
beans because of the sugar. I don't really care
I
for pork
put
and beans.
sugars
I don't
in
put
baked
sugar in
beans.
mine.
In baked beans.
In baked beans, I put some brown sugar.
I don't really care for baked beans.
You don't eat beans. Who you is?
I love
Who is
beans.
it, Shirley? We ain't coming around the corner.
Miss Annie.
We ain't gonna be around the corner next.
What if we did?
We ain't gonna,
Y'all better not. I know y'all better not. No. Mm-mm.
but,
If you do, give me a minute to change. I'll roll with you now. I ain't scared. I can rock. How the kids say, I can rock with you, roll with you, lean with you. Come on with it. I can show y'all what to do. Okay. All right. Y'all see, y'all still got milk behind the ears. Y'all ain't nothing but
Listen,
preemies.
I know I do. Hey, Tia.
Y'all preemies.
I'm 50.
I'm so sick of her. What's funny is
Whoopee. Yeah, so's my son.
Miss Shirley. No, she's not. Second of all, why she said so much? Destiny, my oldest, was like, I thought you said Lydia was 50. I said, I never said that. Lydia says that, and she's a liar.
Hey Tia, how are you? Go drum go. Not, I didn't say TT. I know you did, but I'm looking at the chat. So she said hello to all of y'all. I don't know who you looking for, Miss. I'm looking for my co-host, my other child. She likes to photobomb me when I'm on. Yeah, she got her jaws tight.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I hear a man's voice. Y'all too loud?
Basically.
9 o'clock.
Basically.
It's bedtime.
We got 20 minutes.
We got 20 minutes to be
We
live
got to get it in.
right now.
That's about how much I got to, and then I'm over with for the night. So have y'all checked out any garden or centers or nurseries while y'all down there?
So Rose
Y'all
got
just chilling.
Bonnie right across the street. She got squash,
I want no
rosemary,
Herbs.
yeah,
Parsley,
Bonnie across
basil.
the street over there.
Wait a minute, you talking about the same Bonnies that show up at Home Depot and
Yeah,
oh,
her.
they too high. Oh
I
heck to the
her.
no. No, y'all talking yin yang now. No.
Wow, y'all got a
Bonnie
curfew
can
now
get
too.
Bye, girl.
Low
Tell Bonnie.
and
Bye,
was like,
girl.
help me.
Y'all saw me on my phone.
I need to go to bed.
Oh, that call. Call me in 20 minutes.
Call me.
Save me. I'm like, you going where? I thought we were going to Walmart.
Yes, Bonnie is everywhere, CC.
Look, no, she had that big glass. When we popped up in there and she was about to do it, she said, wait a minute.
Why you wait till I put it back up to my lips and say something else? What is wrong with you, Lydia?
Why you got that big old cup?
Behave.
Why you got that big mug? So you don't have to.
She froze?
She froze?
There
A
she
little
go.
bit. There you
I
go.
ain't froze.
You were like,
I'm fine. I'm like, hold up.
that dang old mug bigger than you.
That fits her whole drink. That's how Tia be at home.
With that.
Or her wine.
Oh,
tumbler.
okay, it match.
I got a corner left.
Go beer.
Somebody else.
That's right. Brooke, Colbert.
Somebody.
So what's in that hard lemonade?
So it's a cucumber lemonade where I take and juice the cucumbers, and then I just hand squeeze a whole bunch of lemons juice, and then put sugar in it to sweeten it,
And then vodka.
and then
I was going to say, I know it. There's had to be a ancient Chinese secret up in there.
So then I took and added in a single bottle of personal bottle double shot of vodka.
It depends on what I said to you. Now, Tia
But
drum
we are
roll, I would say
mixing.
hi to you. She said, which Tia?
You said, oh,
Yeah,
really?
This is a cucumber margarita. It's a cucumber lemon margarita right here. So we was on vodka, now we on tequila.
TT, are you drinking the same thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay. All right.
I'm
So
drinking the same
Gina's
kind
on
No, Gina is not.
No,
Gina
she's only
is
teetotaler in the
She
group.
does not.
Okay.
She is not, and she does not.
guava.
Say anywhere it go, you drinking it, it's gonna be guava regardless, huh? Okay.
Guava.
They say quiet time.
All right. So, how long you guys are down there?
Now listen to this. Go ahead, talk.
Uh-oh.
I leave tomorrow morning
When?
at 6:00 in the morning. Tomorrow.
Are you driving?
Yes, I drove.
Okay.
10 hours. Tia leaves
Ew.
Saturday morning.
Oh, because
She's
got
flying.
She got a hair.
Because she got a hair appointment. So she's just going to abandon us.
You know, I don't appreciate all
Gina
this.
left me all alone, all by myself
2
yesterday.
days.
Just on the street.
They ain't snitching on one another. Look at
Well,
you.
let me tell you,
Y'all like sisters for real.
you're not doing a meetup. I said, why isn't y'all meeting yet?
No.
What is the problem?
No.
Tia is crying for help. Gina living her best life. Gina will come here for us. She don't left us for her family. The
Listen,
same family she got to ride 10 hours with to go on.
listen. Tia says,
Gina,
I'm
boo.
here. Don't do it, bro. I'm here all by myself.
Gina
I'm
been here
all
since
by myself.
Monday.
I hear her talking. I'm like, who you talking to? I'm talking to myself, Gina, because I'm here by myself. No, she wasn't. She was in a house full of people. She just didn't want to be with those people. Talking about she was
Miss
by
Cheryl, I only did this for you.
Uh-oh. Hey, Crystal.
Tennessee honey.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right.
I do, though.
I got limoncello. Limoncello.
Hey, Crystal.
But
Nice to see you. Miss Cheryl, nice to see you.
A hair appointment. Yeah.
I have
Gina,
enjoyed
10 hours.
Carolina. 10 hours.
Are you doing all the driving?
No, me and my husband split it.
And wait a minute. When
Okay.
they came here the weekend, they stopped after 5 and got a hotel.
We did. We stayed in Virginia.
And
Hey,
they-
Krista, whole new perspective. Thank you for
Yes.
stopping in, sweetheart. Now, if you need a ride or die, buddy, Quinn and Crystal. Woo.
Listen,
Us three would be like you three.
I don't know what it was. I thought I could knock that 10, and I
can
was
drive
tired.
the whole 10.
I was tired.
Don't let that quiet, demure face fool you about Miss Crystal.
Oh, I already heard she was a blast.
Girlfriend is a ride or die. Believe me, I can take her anywhere. And Quinn is my hype man. Us three together. Oh my God!
Really,
Move.
broke. They all
And you know who our bodyguard is?
Bro,
Bro.
he gonna make sure
He's
y'all
back
get
up
that
there.
car nice and
He got
safe.
to, Bro could be like this. I got you. I got you.
Mhm. That's how it's supposed to be.
Bro.
That's how it's supposed to
Yes,
be.
indeed. I can't wait till next year. I'm almost over the moon. It's just gonna be rough
Yeah.
coming back there next year. Well, see, when I come in April, I'll just be coming back from a cruise. We're going to Jamaica, Haiti, and back to Nassau.
Haiti.
You just going all the places,
I
huh?
want to go to Haiti. And
Just travel.
I went to Haiti before. I went before the pandemic, we went to St. Kitts, St. Martin, Haiti, and San Juan, Puerto Rico on a 9-day, Yeah, 9-day cruise, and that was sweet. The weather was perfect. Oh, it was just I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here. This place is depressing. It is. And my girlfriend is paying for the trip. She said, I don't want to go alone. You want to go? Sure.
Sure.
Listen, see, she is sunshine as me. I can do 5 or 6 hours.
I might not be happy, but I can do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hear you.
I was
big
exhausted.
Body broke.
I was
broke. Yeah. Well, broke says those hands always with him. Yeah. Okay. I tell you what, broke will always be my wingman. Broke will look around, he will check, and he's like, what you want, what you need. I got you. I love that about broke. That's what I got.
Are you being funny? She is sunshine. What was broke doing a fitness channel?
What broke you talking about? We ain't talking about the same broke.
I'm had to run it back.
What broke you talking about? We ain't talking about the same broke farmer. Talking about the big piece of chicken. No, I think you got your brokes mixed up. Tia, Royal Caribbean.
Only on the phone.
Royal Caribbean. I forgot which one. I know the name of it, but I've been on different ones. But the one I'm going to Alaska is Carnival. First time on Carnival. Never been on Carnival before, but this is what we're doing. I will drive 10. I go home all the time. Well, Cheryl, that's a norm for you. See, that ain't no big deal.
That's still going.
A dad bod fitness coming soon. Oh my God. Oh, I'm scared to ask what a dad bod look like. Because I'm used to a 6-pack.
Because
I was already in it.
Yeah.
Okay. We was checking to make sure you had your likes.
Okay. Yeah. Hey. Anybody who's willing to help me and take the time to check to make sure I'm good, I ain't mad at you all day long. Please.
We was making sure. I was like, wait a minute, it said this one. I said this one, Tia, but making sure.
And all you folks in here that's still in here, drop your channels. MSOG. Let me know that you like me. Say it with me, girls.
Just a little bit.
Thank you very much. I got people saying that on other channels. I got Miss T and them saying that too.
That's
like
all
Miss
right.
Shelley say just a little bit.
That's all right.
So yeah, my tagline has been stretched every. Hey, Tori, why you come dragging your butt in here this late?
Tori,
what is wrong with you?
What do you say he dragging?
You so busy, you got to come in at the tail end. What is it? What is your comedy channel called? Broke Farm. Yeah, he can have one. He can have one. I can see him. And what Tori always saying all the time?
A lot. Which talk about? He be saying.
What's his tagline? Something going wrong with something? Everything's out of hand around here. Yeah.
Yeah. He be so serious, and it don't even come across as fake. He be like, okay.
Who is that?
Tori. When he be talking, it sounds like
Grand Acres. She's getting ready to go, and she said, "So you ladies have a good evening and be blessed and be safe traveling home."
Good night. Thank you.
Yeah, Grand Acres. Yeah. So,
hey, Ricky.
Yeah, what he said, this is getting out of hand. That's what he always said. This is getting out of hand. Yeah, he's signing out. And good night, all. Okay, the retired gardener, please come back and see me next week.
Going up.
Excuse me.
Was even there.
Ricky, Antoine, Shorts. Never heard of you, huh? But thank you for stopping in. You said, hey, Shirley. Hey, welcome to our channel. We're here every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Glad you showed your face in the place. Please come back.
Oh, he got
if you have a channel. Yeah, Ricky.
Is that broke?
That's his bro.
Is that broke on that picture? Ricky Anton.
Bro, quit playing.
That ain't his name.
That's
Is his middle name Anton?
We don't know. We got to find out.
I know his first name is Ricky, but I don't know about Anton.
That is, bro.
Is that his channel where he's gonna show his muscles?
Yeah, he said it's.
I'm sorry, his dad bod.
Oh, okay. Get it.
I look like bro.
It is him. He said it's him.
Oh my God. Is that your new channel for your dad bod?
There you go.
Don't be confusing us.
You said with the dad bod.
How you gonna name Ricky Anton #short?
He said he gonna do it. He got a new channel showing his dad bod. Talking about it's me. Yeah. Okay. Bod. All right. Dad bod. All right. That's got to be.
We ain't never been over there before.
No, I didn't never know it existed.
You drop the link, bro.
MSOG.
He said that's his original channel before he went to Broke Farmer.
Gotcha.
But he renamed it.
Now they let you rename them.
Sunshine said. Sunshine said, I told y'all he was going to do a fitness channel for what? Stroking his beard?
No, he is not.
Why showing you water in his garden? What? No.
That's the Shirley, go easy on him. Go easy on him. What are you gonna be doing?
Oh, I know he got my back, but I'm just saying. Why did he pop up with that one? That was just crazy.
Hey, y'all ever notice when Broke is loading up mulch and stuff like that? He said, I ain't gonna let y'all watch me do all that. And when he come back, he be like,
that'd be
me. I said, y'all laugh at me. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Listen.
But it was kind of hard for me to swallow Broke trying to show a dad bod. I can't see that happening. Not after eating all that big piece of chicken. No. And going to the Chick-fil-A. No.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I got grandpa bod. Might stop. Dad bod fitness will be my third channel. Oh my gosh.
I support that cause.
Oh, I won't be able to stop laughing.
Oh my goodness. All right, Miss Shirley, we got our curfew at 9. You close your people out.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
At any time I could come back, I'll come back.
Which you know ain't gonna be.
Lydia, empty your voicemail.
So I got that like that for a reason. So people can.
I know, but always leave one spot for an emergency.
I'm not gonna listen to it. You better call 911 for an emergency.
Okay.
Leave me a text message or call me. I will call back.
And that's why I text you.
and you know you can leave voicemails on text phones. All you gotta do is record what you want to say verbally.
Same thing.
So
I've seen that, and I don't remember all that stuff. Y'all text savvy. That ain't me. I'm just barely remember that I could have texted instead of calling. I'm like, come on. I'm working on it. I'm trying to upgrade. You know, I'm not an AI, but I'm still trying to upgrade. JT, when is your next cooking video? When y'all coming home to do the cook thing?
It'll be this weekend.
It's not gonna be this weekend.
I wonder why.
I'll try to follow up on Father's Day if Broke don't go live. Or
Erica Taylor, hello, sweetie.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, Gail.
I'll try to pop up on this week.
Yeah, we get ready to go, Gail. Yeah, we only got 2 more minutes and everybody out.
Yeah. Shirley.
Yes.
I'm gonna be at Broke Live Sunday.
Okay. I'm not going live this week, guys. I will be traveling.
Okay, so we won't see you on Frugal Friday, right?
I'm traveling tomorrow. It's Friday.
We won't see you on Frugal Friday. TP won't be on Saturday.
You better.
Lydia, when you coming back?
Tomorrow. I leave
tomorrow. No, I'm talking about when she coming back to the games and all that. Whoop whoop.
I know you should go. No, it ain't gonna work. Dang.
I'm live right now.
I was about to say it ain't gonna work. God dang it.
I got people in the lineup. I'm telling you, I don't want to sell no wolf tickets.
They waiting for her to just say that.
It's gonna be. If I can go,
hey, Sammy Joe.
I'm about to enjoy my summer.
Replay.
I'm about to enjoy my summer. I ain't even gonna make no promises. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get these 80 hours every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And pop up when I can.
Hey, JNS, thank you for stopping in.
Right. Fine.
It is.
Lydia.
Ooh. I agree, bro.
Lydia, I miss my lunch hour phone calls. I don't even get them no more. I've been kicked to the curb. What?
No, I just I got to tell you in person.
Okay.
I got to talk to you one-on-one to tell you what's going on.
Yeah. Like they said, holla at me.
Yeah. Too many years.
All right, y'all. It's 2 hours.
Wait a minute. It's too many ears right now. I can't tell you what I want to tell you. It's too many ears.
I know. I understood what you said.
Okay. I had to tell my manager that too. I asked him for something. He said, yes, ma'am. I said, sir, I want to talk to you. You go ahead and say what you want to say. I said it's too many ears. That was 2 days ago. I still ain't never talked to him. Have a good night.
My girl, my ladies, my daughters, my girls, please be careful going home, and I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna say goodnight to all of y'all. My 2 hours is up. Sammy Joe, Tia, Cheryl, Crystal, Whole New Perspective, my daughter Quinn, Mikey Knight, okay, Erica, Roro, Tori, my Renaissance Grandma, Gardening with Bernie, all of you, thank you for stopping in this evening, helping this old lady say another night. I hope you enjoyed this live. Y'all have a good evening. And as I always say, good evening. Y'all come back now. You hear?